Throwing on first is Wentz. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Matt, two things you can do in that situation. Run it and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The Seahawks and Eagles, you might remember, they met up in the wild card round a season ago. It's a night Philly fans could probably stand to forget. Carson Wentz exited early after just 4 passes thrown, and Josh McCown had 40 years of age brought in, but the Seahawks, they were too tough as they slugged out a 17-9 victory. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From midfield, here's Wentz. Looking deep for it. This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jake Elliott.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 30.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Number 14, DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Back on the option.
Tackled by Darrell Taylor.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Mahomes. forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. They'll run with Hunt on second down. Room to run past midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
To Tyler Lockett. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff working right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now they try the right side here. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Shaquem Griffin.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Intercepted.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 20.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will stop right around the 25. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Seahawks.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Okay, they went for the fake, called for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, he'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offside points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
They're on 27-yard line.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He's brought down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Mahomes with the handoff to Kareem.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and then
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll fire it deep for Rager. He's got a man complete. The 30. 10,
I'm showing you, man.
5, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
how did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now they'll run it on the toss. And finally he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 45 yards on the ground. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Wentz going to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the... It got his man. Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. And even 50 yards. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Eagles 27. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
27.
It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Wentz. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Wentz now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
They'll tie the game at 34.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He'll try and run it, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Mahomes firing complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Mahomes now to throw.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They run with Hunt, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
We're under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
The 36-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. This is Carson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
First and 10.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete.
And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively.
And 9 at the 48-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now this time, Wentz will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And again this time to the tailback. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Chris Carson with 5 seconds left. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd. Carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
One final try now for Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
One of my favorite expressions is that fortune favors the bold.
Eagles.
This seems foolhardy, though.
Oh, it seems very foolhardy. All you had to do was kick the PAT, extend the game.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense there, did it? I mean, I just don't get that
This is
at
my
all
role,
because
baby.
the risk-reward, it just wasn't there.
Tonight's final score, Seahawks.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put